Hey everyone, welcome back to Genai Sports News. We are kicking things off with a massive story out of the NBA playoffs, and it's not good news for Houston. ESPN is reporting, with the scoop coming from insider Shams Charania, that Rockets forward Kevin Durant has been officially ruled out of Game 3 against the Los Angeles Lakers on Friday night. The reason? A left ankle sprain. Now, for a team that's been leaning heavily on Durant's veteran experience in this postseason series, losing him even for one game is a serious blow. The Lakers will absolutely be licking their lips at this opportunity. Houston will need their supporting cast to dig deep and step up in a big way. We'll be keeping a close eye on how the Rockets manage without their star forward. This one could be a series-defining moment. Stay tuned. All right, let's shift gears to the NFL, because round 1 of the 2026 NFL Draft was absolutely wild. ESPN has wall-to-wall coverage, and there is a lot to unpack here. Starting at the very top, the Las Vegas Raiders made it official by selecting former Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza with the first overall pick. Mendoza was reportedly ecstatic at hearing his name called, and he's already generating buzz as a potential offensive rookie of the year candidate. Moving along, the New York Giants had themselves a night, grabbing Ohio State linebacker Arvell Reese at number 5, then coming back at number 10 to take Miami offensive lineman Francis Mauigoa. The Giants brass said they literally couldn't have drawn it up any better. Over in Dallas, the Cowboys used a trade with the Dolphins to move up and take Ohio State safety Caleb Downs at number 11, then swapped picks with the Eagles to land UCF edge rusher Malachi Lawrence at 23. Dallas is calling it a complete defensive overhaul. And speaking of the Eagles, they traded up with those same Cowboys to select USC wide receiver Mekhi Lemon at number 20, all amid ongoing buzz surrounding A.J. Brown's future with the team. And finally, over in L.A., the Rams took quarterback Ty Simpson with the 13th pick, but coach Sean McVay was very clear in reminding everyone, this is still Matthew Stafford's football team. Round 2 and 3 are next, and things are only going to get more interesting. Staying in the NFL, and this one's a feel-good story for Packers fans. ESPN is reporting that Green Bay has agreed to a brand new 3-year contract extension with wide receiver Jayden Reed, worth a cool $50 million. $20 million of that is fully guaranteed. Reed has been one of Jordan Love's favorite weapons in that offense, so keeping him locked up long-term makes a ton of sense for Green Bay. This is exactly the kind of move that signals the Packers are serious about building around their young core. Reed's future in Titletown looks bright. Now let's head over to European football, and there are some very nervous people in Madrid and Paris tonight. ESPN is reporting that Real Madrid's Kylian Mbappé was substituted during Friday's La Liga clash at Real Betis, a match that ended 1-1, after telling his coach he was feeling discomfort. Real Madrid boss Alvaro Arbeloa confirmed the situation post-match, though he didn't go into specifics about what exactly is bothering the French superstar. With the World Cup on the horizon, any Mbappé injury news sends shockwaves not just through the Bernabeu, but through the entire French national setup as well. Tests will likely follow in the coming days, and the football world will be watching closely for updates. For now, fingers crossed it's nothing serious. Incredible scenes in the Premier League as Nottingham Forest produced one of the performances of the season. Sky Sports is reporting that Forest ran riot at Sunderland, putting 5 goals past them, 4 of which came in a stunning first-half frenzy. That result moves Forest a massive 8 points clear of the relegation zone. And according to BBC Sport, the conversation around who goes down is now looking more and more like a 2-horse race between Tottenham and West Ham. For Forest, this result is nothing short of extraordinary. The fans, the club, everyone connected to the City ground will be breathing a huge sigh of relief tonight. What a performance. Back to basketball now, and big news out of college hoops. ESPN is reporting that Kansas star freshman Darryn Peterson is officially entering the 2026 NBA Draft after just 1 season with the Jayhawks. And according to ESPN, Peterson isn't just entering. He's expected to be one of the top picks in the entire draft. The kid made a massive impression during his time at KU, and scouts have clearly taken notice. It's another reminder of just how strong the talent pipeline coming out of Kansas continues to be. Peterson's NBA journey is just getting started, and it sounds like it's going to be one worth watching. Let's wrap things up with a couple of big leadership stories. First, NASCAR. ESPN is reporting, citing multiple sources, that Jim France is stepping down as chief executive of NASCAR. Taking his place will be current NASCAR president Steve O'Donnell. Jim France has been a central figure in the sport for decades as part of the founding France family. So this is genuinely a landmark moment for American motorsport. How O'Donnell shapes the future of NASCAR will be fascinating to follow. And switching to the fairways, ESPN is also reporting that Jim Furyk is returning as the United States Ryder Cup captain for the 2027 matches, which are set to take place in Ireland. This comes after Tiger Woods removed himself from consideration for the captaincy earlier this month. Furyk has done it before and clearly has the confidence of the selection committee. It's going to be a huge event, and now the Americans have their man. All right, everyone. That is going to do it for today's edition of Genai Sports News. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a single update. We'll see you in the next one.